Let's bring parents Gina and Wade into the discussion now, whose daughter was part of the same clinical trial at Duke, but had a totally different experience. Tell us, how were things before your daughter received the stem cell treatment?
So Gracie started showing signs of autism around 18 months old, and by 2 years of age, she had the diagnosis of autism.
Yeah, what we saw was, obviously the hand flapping, nonverbal, confrontational, agitation, definitely tantrums. I mean, tantrums so bad that it would scare her own sister.
It really affected everyday life until we got the email from the company that we banked her cord blood with, saying that there was this study at Duke with the stem cells, and we got her enrolled.
Well, you've been through so much. Let's take a look at Gracie before she had a stem cell infusion.
Blow your
candles.
We need our handy dandy.
Blow your candles. Okay.
Ready? I'll help you. 1, 2, Gracie, look.
Such a beautiful,
right,
young lady.
Adorable. Yeah. It's hard to understand, right? I come into this world and I don't understand it, and it scares me. And there's a lot of things about this world that irritate me, and I can't tell you how that is. I can't communicate to mom or dad, right? And the way I communicate it to you, it just frustrates everybody. And so it's just hard all the way around. Now, what were Gracie's results? Really curious about this. Following her infusion, how did she do?
Well, interestingly for us, about the 6-month period, you saw an incredibly marked improvement. I mean, robust improvement in all, verbal skills, socialization, everything that, the hand flapping, all of this really subsided.
Yeah.
And you could tell that she was, it was almost a big, it was a hyper light speed improvement in all of the symptoms, or at least the underlying symptoms of autism.
On a scale of 1 to 10, we probably rate it at 8 or 9, her improvement. It was pretty remarkable.
That's incredible.
On that note, let's meet Gracie.
Okay.
Come on.
Hi, Gracie.
There she is.
Hi, Gracie.
Hey, Gracie.
Hi.
You're on TV. How does that feel?
It feels great.
How are things going these days for you?
It's going really good. I'm in 7th grade now. I'm getting a lot of A's and B's. And I love school.
Gracie, it's so nice to meet you, and you're thriving and smiling, and we're so happy for you. And at the same time, Ashley and Rich, this may be bittersweet.
It is.
Obviously,
right.
you're happy for them, but this
Absolutely. It's an amazing story. I'm so thrilled to see her.
You share so many bonds, similar experience, that we sympathize with you, and unfortunately, it's a name of the game that it's unpredictable.
Well, that's where we are in the research, right? We can't predict with any reasonable amount of intelligence what's going to happen from case to case.
Every case is different.
And that's the hard part.
That's why they call it a clinical trial.
Yep.